to Mozart's Così fan tutte, or they're all like that. So you could choose that to be the men or the women. I'm not going to put it out there, but it's basically, there's this old philosopher named Don Alfonso, and he's in a tavern, and he's having some drinks with these two soldiers, and he gets on the subject of women, and he says, you know, given the chance, if you guys were away, your women would stray to other men. And they say, heavens no, how dare you insult our paragons of virtue? They would never, ever, ever think of cheating on us. So he says, okay, I'll make you a bet. You have to do everything I tell you to do for one day, and after that one day, if the girls are still true to you, you win. So they say, oh, that's an easy bet. They accept it gladly. And he convinces them to disguise. First of all, he sets up a fake war and says that comes and tells the girls, the boys have got to go to war, they're leaving, they're never coming back, and so they have a tearful farewell, and they say goodbye. Then Don Alfonso enlists the help of Despina, the maid who's here, and he says, look, I need your help, I'll pay you a little bit, but you've got to introduce these new guys who've just come into town to these women. They're disguised, in disguise so they don't recognize them, and they show up, and they make the moves on these girls, and Fiordiligi, in her stoic as ever way, says, never get away from me, we're not having any of this. The men think they have won. They think they've won at that point, but we still have this finale. Don Alfonso has a plan. So he decides that he is going to get the boys to take poison because the girls would not love them and die. And he comes out, and what are we going to do? They call Despina, and Despina says, you know what? I know a doctor. He'll have it, or we'll find an antidote. We're going to cure this. It's all going to be go. So Despina goes off, and who does she come back disguised as? The doctor. And she uses a magnet to pull the poison out of them. And it's from the mesmeric stone. Dr. Mesmer was a doctor where, when Mozart was a young boy, he actually went to the garden. He wrote a piece, actually, that was supposed to be performed there. The impresario, Bastian and Bastian was supposed to be performed at the garden of this guy, but it never did till after Mozart's death. So it's actually based on an actual person. She draws them out, they come alive, they don't know where they are, they see their goddesses, and at the end they ask them just for a simple kiss. And the women are outraged. Well, most of them are. Dorabella likes the idea of straying a little bit, but Fiordiligi's having none of it. I'm just going to check. We have a couple costume changes. I want to make sure that we're done with that. How are we doing back there? Not yet? How close are we? Okay, Les, any questions? I'm going to Carol Burnett, okay? Any questions from the audience about this, about how we do this and how this works? Anybody?
Any lighting experts in the house?
Sorry about that. Well, we've been here now for 2 weeks. So the senior program you're seeing today, we started working on musically last week, and we staged this week, and we did take the 4th of July off. So that's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and dress rehearsal yesterday. That's the time we spent on this. And a lot of these people are making their operatic, really big debuts in significant roles here. So they're quite young, but you know they got to start sometime, and this is a great place to do it. So let's give them all a hand for that as well. And as I say, if you think there's a show back here, you should see the show that happens back there. It's much more. I hate that when I'm directing an opera, I never go backstage because I know what happens back there and I don't want to know. So let me check again. How we doing? No, what's going on? Hang on just a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
oggi per sé conservi, que miserabili, per ora osservi, per suo mio tossico che si può far.
Signor dottore, che si può far? Sapere bisogna di la cagione e congelitore della pozione, se calda o frigida, se poca o molta, in una volta o meglio. Risuona, signor dottore, vedere vero la cosa buona di un sforzo secondo te. Non vi affannate, non vi turbate, non vi turbate, non vi affannate, non vi affannate, non vi turbate. Nessuna prova di mia virtù. Io prego, la formità. Questo è quel pezzo di calamita Pietrus è bello rigide nella Alemannia che poi si come si può però, torno, scuotono e tenebranno, questo proprio. La fronte, tenete su, e voce pronte, tenete forte, coraggio, or liberi siete da morte. Attorno guardo, forse quello, a questo medico, a questo medico, ciao!